Hey Mort, how do you combat perceived balance by pros people who listen to pros versus actual balance? And oftentimes champs will not get changed, but then some meta because they get popularized. So I've been doing this long enough, and like I said, I've talked about it where there's three aspects, right? There's player perception, data, and designer intent. And all three of those things are balanced and thought about when trying to make something the case. Sometimes, you know, we look at a champ, like let's take Frontline Jace, right? Frontline Jace, you could debate last patch if he was playable or not, but generally the player perception on Frontline Jace was, don't play him, he's not good. Generally the data on Jace was, he's fine, and the designer intent on him was, he should be really cool, and when he hits people, he should hit them really hard, and we're not really capturing that feel. So when you combine all three of those things, what you're looking at is like, well, meh. So we should probably change it, right? But there have been cases where, and I always go back to there was a set 3 case where in our data, Jace was the worst 3 cost, like absolute garbage, just absolute garbage. And designer intent was he should be really cool. He should be someone you're excited about. But player perception was he was wildly OP. Like, don't you dare buff Jace. And it was like, ooh, okay. Well, balancing those 3 things out, even though the data says he's garbage, okay, we'll leave Jace alone. And like players were kind of satisfied. And so you just have to take all 3 of those things into account. And so, you know, the other thing that's been nice is I think when you look at this set and how balanced it is, you can find a pro player who says everything. I've seen pro players say Urgot is broken. I've seen pro players say Urgot is fine. I've seen pro players say Twitch is broken. I've seen pro players say Twitch is fine. You know, like every single champion is getting sort of like both measures, you know? And so the reality is that's why I like to be on a lot of platforms and watch a lot of things, is to get a wide variety of input to make sure that I'm not following for one biased piece of information. So people aren't saying Violet is broken at the moment. I guarantee you there are people, especially in the gold to diamond range, that think Violet is still broken. So yes, people are still saying Violet is still broken. They're wrong, but people are definitely saying that, right? That's what I'm saying. Like everyone says that about something. And so, yeah,